what's up, dudes and dudettes? Brad the Guitologist here. This came in today. This is the new Tool Fear Inoculum LP box set. I saw that they had come out with a Fear Inoculum LP set. They were selling them at their shows signed. I think it was like $850, but it was signed by all 4 members. This is interesting because you can't really see. I mean, this is not the same as the album cover of the regular album. It's just a very nondescript cover, if I'm honest. Not much going on here. There is a hype sticker. The hype sticker has, the little snowflake images on the sticker, and it says Tool Fear Inoculum across it, which is the only identifying markings really on it, except for what's written down here on the back. And then there's nothing on the spine either, so I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to remain anonymous with this one. But I bought this one for $160. I think I paid a little bit more than that a few weeks ago, and they lowered the price slightly, like 10 bucks or $8 or whatever it was. So I got it slightly cheaper by the time it had come out. But it just arrived today. I thought we'd go ahead and open this just for the hell of it. Anytime I buy something like this, I like to show it on the channel because, I collect vinyl, and a lot of people that watch the channel know this, and we've looked at a lot of different vinyl LPs in the past. We've looked at stuff from, other stuff from Tool as well, and also Iron Maiden. I'm going to try to open this where I can leave the plastic on the outside of it, because the hype sticker, like I said, is the only thing that really identifies what the album is. So I'm cutting carefully here along the edge. I'm just gonna try to remove only what I need to remove to get the discs out. Okay, let's see what's in this bad boy. Very curious. Looks like a big book. Okay, and it is a big book. Anything in there? Nope. Okay, so here's the inside book that comes out, and again, just kind of nondescript with the artwork here. Just, I don't know. It's kind of a digital. It looks like a digitally generated something or other, some kind of detail from possibly a larger piece, but you can see right here what looks like maybe a drop in water or something, real close up. And here we go with the holes again. So here's the piece of art on this side. We've got the snowflake. We've got 4 of those over here as well, and they're nicely embossed. Might be a little bit hard to see, but it's got all these holes in this, the same as what we saw with one of the other releases, CD release. Here's kind of a nice sheer piece of paper here. It's like a wax paper or something. Okay, this has got a lot of different, looks like, if it's not completely different artwork, it's like I said, it's details. It's from the other artwork up from the CD booklet, like zoomed in. But it doesn't appear in exactly this way on the CD version. So now we're getting back into the portraits, and these don't have the lines like in one of the CD releases that we showed. I will put links up if you want to see the videos for that. But the same 4 portraits, nice and large here, obviously. More of the same artwork that we saw in the CD releases. Just very well put, just very high quality here on the publishing, the printing. Here's a piece of art that I don't believe was on either of the other releases for CD. I've seen that piece of art on one of the releases. Maybe the book the book version. There's a nice big version of that piece of art. Very cool. Interesting. Here in the Gratitude, we've got Bogner amplification, Reinhold Bogner. Diesel amplification, Peter Diesel. EMG pickups, Tommy Armstrong, Levitt, Allison Turner. So they're thinking all the reps and the owners of these companies. Gibson guitars, Mesa Boogie, Paiste cymbals, Rivera. So maybe, did he use a Rivera on this? I guess he did. He must have. I used to have one of the Riveras that he used. I forget what the liner notes was. If you want to. It's been a while. Read through that. Sound City amplification? Really? Steve Fryatt? I haven't seen any of this stuff. Gallion Kruger, Blue Microphones, Vic Firth. Lot of artwork, really, in any Tool album, but especially on this one. Okay, here's one with the holes, and you can see what that's supposed to be. That's got the embossing. There's embossing here of the, the multi-armed figure. You can kind of see the outline of him, and also all these holes. Once again, with the mysterious holes, just as strange. And it's embossed on that side too. I'm going to flip through all these before we get the discs out. But this is... I'm a bit afraid to crack the spine. You can see the spine is glued together, and the glue is probably going to end up coming apart on the spine eventually if this isn't treated well. So I'm just going to be careful. Oh, and it's got the lyrics. That's cool. Wow. So this side A has 2 songs, and then side B, there's an etching on side B, which is interesting. Side C has 1 song, and then there's no audio on side D. Are they doing this in 45? Maybe they're doing this in 45, but interesting. No audio on side F either. 2 songs on the other side there. But you see what I mean? These are like computer generated, really, or I don't know, or maybe it's really close up imagery of something. That looks like an eye, obviously. Again, no audio on the reverse sides. And I think the reverse sides, I think they're supposed to have like more artwork on the reverse side. That's why they didn't put audio on it. Well, that's certainly something. 5 discs. That means you're going to be getting up and down quite a lot to listen to this whole album. Not really sure how I feel about that. Almost would have preferred to have maybe something a little more concise. This is kind of cool though. Look at this. Okay. So this side has no audio, but it has this etching. Which looks like, I don't know, like a skeleton pope or something. Very interesting. And that's the side with the audio. And the audio part is on just plain black vinyl. Nice and heavy. Here's how do I want to put this in here. I think I want to put it inside on so the discs don't fall out. See if there's any more artwork on the sides with no audio. Yes there is. There's etchings on each one of these apparently. Well, that's definitely something I've never seen on another release that I recall. Just no audio on one side of a disc, and then instead, like a laser etching. Guess that's what that is. So maybe these are 33 because they don't go very far in. There's a little dimple there. I'm hoping that doesn't show up when it's played. I'll have to play through these tomorrow in the daytime when I can crank and listen to them. So there's not much to see as far as labels or anything, but the etchings are really cool. Kind of hard to tell what that is, but it's got arms there with eyes in the biceps. It's like the multi-armed figure once again. Just really interesting how they've done that. One thing I will say is, you know, for all the artwork that they have inside of this release, it's the cover is a kind of a letdown. You know, it's just kind of nondescript and just sort of blah, a bit just there. You know, it just seems like they could have put one of the nicer pieces of artwork on the cover. But their covers have always kind of been a bit sparse, you know. Anyway. Okay, here's an interesting one. This one... Okay, this is like the cover. This is the same as the cover. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it back there. You can't see it. I don't know. It's like the little splash. The little drop. And here's the last one. And again, it has an etching. It's kind of hard to see what it is. Maybe a... You know, again, it's one of those kind of close-up figures. I'll be honest, the etchings are cool, but it seems like a bit of a missed opportunity to do something even cooler. I don't know, maybe some geometrical patterns instead might have been cooler on that, you know? Maybe even this, like the snowflake geometrical patterns on the reverse side of each disc. I mean, but there's only 4 of those elsewhere, but they could have done like... They could have done, you know, 4 of those and like maybe something like that, you know, on one of them. It's definitely cool artwork though. Pretty expansive. This is definitely the most that they have put into a physical release, I would have to say. That's a very expensive box set. I mean, for $160, that's basically the entry-level version without the signatures. You know, that's a fairly expensive box set for a single album. That's not like a career retrospective or something. Oh, that's not easy to get back in there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there that is. The new Tool Fear Inoculum 5 LP set. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, hit subscribe down below. And for now, we will see y'all later.